Hi guys, I am back. Today I was ruminating about maybe making a post, or this week I was kind of ruminating about making a post and all that stuff, so I guess I'm just gonna make one now. I want to talk about my social anxiety because I saw something on TikTok about how to heal social anxiety from one of my TikTok DMs. And I saw something that I feel like should be shared with other people. I had such horrible social anxiety. I mean, throughout my whole life, I had horrible anxiety. I mean, it was so bad. And it was mostly, because I had, an underdeveloped nervous system. I was born 4 months too early, so I do have health issues and just certain issues in my life that deal with being born premature, I guess. But, I'm still in my same room, by the way, if everyone wondering. And I feel like having that underdeveloped nervous system made me, in this past year, focused on developing, I guess, a nervous system, because, hold on. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I would have, what's called the Sunday scaries every day before school. I mean, I hated school. I wouldn't show up. So finally, when I got the freedom in high school, my senior year, and I got a car and all that stuff, I wouldn't show up. I wouldn't show up because I didn't want to show up. I didn't want to be there. And even as, a young child, I just had horrible anxiety, presentations, anything like that. So I feel like it's important that, you guys know that, this is not, an act for me. I genuinely am a super anxious person, and I think now that I've grown into more of my looks, people are intimidated because of my looks, and I'm not, trying to, boast myself, but I genuinely think that it's just me. I'm just, a naturally anxious person, and I even have, a little anxiety pack anytime I do presentations or I gotta go to school or I'm with an anxious situation. It has, a bunch of, really cool fidget toys. If you guys want me to talk about that, please, maybe, leave a comment or reach out to me or something like that, because I will happily share, because I've done some things that have really helped with my anxiety, because I do public speaking as a class in college. So just let me know if you guys have done a video on that. Also, if you can't tell, I have ADHD, so I often go on tangents, but I feel like I've always had to take the extra step with social anxiety, and that it somehow got even worse. Sorry, my screen, I'm propping this up on my laptop and my screen went down. I feel like during COVID, I didn't go out, I didn't have any friends. I just broke up from a really toxic friend group in middle school or something like that, and genuinely, I was just alone. I was on my phone, I was depressed, and I was also hormonally challenged. I think the first step that I would take to fixing my social anxiety, if I had to do it over again, would be get your hormone levels checked, because it also had to do with my depression or my health issues. It was mostly due to my hormones being out of balance, and same thing with blood work. I would get both of those checked beforehand, because I feel like that was what really helped me, kind of get a grip or get a handle and say, okay, I'm not crazy. This is actually a concern. This is a health issue. But of course I still deal with anxiety after fixing my hormone issues. If you guys want me to go back on that, just let me know. But for the long time, I was just so anxious. In COVID, I had really bad social anxiety. I would go to therapy. I went to the same therapist from 6th grade to high school, and then freshman year of high school, and something bad happened, which I don't want to talk about, but something happened, and I had to go into way more intensive therapy, and I had to do like social exposure, and I was so locked in on my phone. I don't care what anyone says, the phones are a freaking issue. Because they're just an issue. They're an issue. Like, genuinely, when I say the phones are an issue, like, I try to do a detox of my phone for like an hour a day or some random shit. 1 hour to 3 hours. It's honestly, and then I just do something that's calming to me. Because I genuinely feel better if I don't have the anxiety. I don't check. I deleted Snapchat. I think that's like the second point. Delete your social media. I don't care what anyone says. I know you're watching this on YouTube. You can do like YouTube or TikTok if you have an account where you constantly don't have to see the people that you know, like, their content. Like, I think that one was a big help for me. I deleted Instagram. I deleted Snapchat. And I think that one was a lifesaver for me, because then it stopped me from comparing myself to people, saying, why am I not this, why am I not that, and like creating more anxiety. Like, I'm not, I'm obviously like moving at a slower pace than everyone, and that's okay. And you may be moving at a slower pace, and that is okay. I don't know why everyone expects this like new version of life to be so fast paced. Your life shouldn't be so fast paced. But I think that deleting social media is good, and if you have a TikTok account, I'd suggest like blocking the people you know. That's what I do. I don't want to see anyone. But I do that, and then I think getting sunlight on your faces. I'm so fortunate to live in California because I get this sun and it's hot, and I do that, and every morning when I get up, doesn't matter how anxious I am after a presentation, I legit go outside for like a couple minutes just to get this sun on my face, and I put my feet in like I have a pool, like I put it in cold water or grass, either or, because and you take like deep breaths. So when you're taking deep breaths, you like count to 4 when you inhale, hold for 2, and then you exhale for 6 seconds. That's the best thing. And then I actually don't, this is actually a big factor for me, but I don't eat like heavy breakfasts. I don't eat eggs. I'm allergic to eggs. I don't eat heavy breakfasts. Like, I do something like a banana or like a protein shake, something simple like that, because I feel like heavier if I eat too much in the morning. I feel like but, and then I think, God, I don't know, it's second one, like for the fifth one. I think the 4th and 5th one is, I think, journaling, and getting exposure therapy. I'm not a fan of therapy. I've had it for so long that genuinely it's done nothing for me. I've had horrible therapists, so I don't recommend therapy, but I do recommend exposure therapy. That's one I'd recommend. Like, I go to the movies by myself. I grab coffee by myself. Like, I shop by myself. Like, I do stuff all by myself because it makes me like feel more comfortable being by myself. I think just doing things by yourself and just getting out there in the world. I know it's so difficult with the phones, but I saw something the other day, and this is also for depression too. I think this one also can work for anxiety too. It's depression, you like can't hit a moving target. I'm not saying like work constantly, move all the time, but I'm saying that like just do a little something every day to get you back into your body. Because I get like anxious a lot. I get like sweaty palms. Like I can feel it. And I also identify where you feel it in your body. Like, for example, I feel it in my stomach or my chest. So that when I take an inhale, I literally imagine the air like a hand, like the hand reaching down, grabbing that ball of anxiety and like taking it out, and like the rowing it out. I know that's super crazy, but like genuinely, when I tell you, that has 9 out of 10 times worked for me, not curing it. But a combination of all these things, I feel like is something that like helped me with the anxiety. I'm still getting anxious, and I still get like journaling and all this crap, but yeah.